Man, what's up? This is Mista Cain. I've been off the Porch, but I'm jumping off the Porch again with dirty glove bastards.
I take my Glock inside the mall and I got ops in there. And I don't do no red lights, it ain't no stopping there. They don't.
All right, so we got the one and only Louisiana legend, by the way, Mista Cain on Off the Porch with us
Real
today.
talk, what's up? I'm honored to be here. You know, I've been supposed to come here.
Man.
Well, y'all supposed to be one of the first ones, but it's cool. I'm
Yeah.
here now, you heard me?
No, absolutely, man. No, I've been waiting on you to pull up, bro.
Nah, man, nigga got a lot of shit going on. You know, I'm living life. I'm on house arrest.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just doing what I need to do to, you know what I'm saying, maintain stability. You hear me? That makes sense.
No, I feel you, man. How you feeling mentally while you're dealing with the house arrest and all that shit, man? Because I know that shit could...
I'm cool, because that shit keep me out the streets, man. I be seeing shit going on. Like we had to talk. I be seeing shit going on here. I be seeing stuff going on here and stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I be trying my best to stay up out there. You hear me?
I feel that, man. And you're still able to move around, though, right?
Oh, yeah. All I got to do is hit them up, holler at them. Hey, man, you know, I'm finna do this business. My people going to send them the paperwork. Give them an address and shit, I'm now.
Okay, bet, yeah. And what have you been working on since you've been in Atlanta, man? I know you're probably on a promo run and all that.
Promo run. I've been working on a promo run. I ain't get a chance to get in the studio or nothing, but I met with a few podcasters, blogs, and stuff like that I wasn't familiar with, because I don't be too much on the internet like that. So I met with some people that I wasn't familiar with, and when I got there, I seen they was really that thing. So it's good for me, you know.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's good to get your face out again, too.
Yeah,
in Atlanta, it's been a while since you've been out here, right?
It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute, man. I ain't been in Atlanta in like 4-5 years, you know what I mean?
God damn, has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been like 24 years. So I ain't been since like 19. You know
True.
Like 19, 20, so about 4 years.
Yeah, I think around that time we were supposed to do an interview with you and Scotty, too.
Yeah, with me and him. Yeah.
I don't remember what happened, but...
Went home and went left.
I feel you, man.
We don't have to elaborate on that, though.
Understood, man. Understood. Yeah. So let's take it back, man. So BR, Glen Oaks, right?
Straight about the jungle, you heard me? I'm from Glen Oaks, but my little part of my neighborhood, we call it the jungle. It changed. I just went through that like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, then you know what I'm saying, and changed their lives, and we done lost a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So. It ain't the same how everybody used to be posted up out there on a corner at a specific person house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same. I'm from the jungle though.
Why they call it the jungle? Like what was some of the shit that was going on there? I can't
tell you. That's all I know from when I was little, from when I growed up. This the jungle. Like, man, hey bro, I done seen some of the wildest things in my neighborhood. And I know it's a ghetto area, you know what I'm saying? But nothing like my ghetto, you feel me? Like my ghetto different. For real.
What were some of the shit you was witnessing, you know, when you were growing up there?
Man, the craziest things you can never imagine, bro. Like, I don't even want to get into detail, you know what I'm saying? That shit might get somebody indicted or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that over there.
Yeah. And do you remember, like, getting older, then looking back, like, man, this shit was not regular. Like, this shit shouldn't have been happening
I do that all the time. Like, I just was in the bed the other day when I jumped up first thing in the morning. And I had, like when I came from out there, I had kind of got back on in communication with a partner that I had. My nigga, he never left. He's still out there on the block, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Ant. And he had hit me up like, I'm gonna come out to where you stay at now, and I'm gonna link up with you, you know what I'm saying? And then when I jumped up the next day after having that conversation with him, I'm just like, man, I ain't still there, you heard me? Still the same, you heard me? You know?
Yeah.
Standing out there with an AR-15.
That shit wild, man.
I'm telling you, like, it's like that, for real.
Yeah. And I'm sure it was way different pre-social media days too.
Yeah,
man.
that's what it is right now. You know, social media a fool, man.
Yeah.
You can't, but you need it. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You know, it's like, you know, I come from where niggas had to spend, you know what I'm saying, $3,000 on posters and flyers and stuff to market and promote themselves, and another $500 to $1,000 on gas. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up in strange places, this and that for folks to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was a part of that era too. You know.
Yep.
So this internet is easy, but it's just oversaturated, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's good. You know, it's a gift and a curse. It's good for your career, like easy to reach more people and all that too,
man.
man.
Clutter, you that internet thing.
Yeah. But unfortunately, people in the streets these days using social media for all the wrong reasons.
Man, I stay away from that. Like, I'll be seeing some, you know, I had a situation myself where it was big, like big, and I'll be seeing some of these little dudes females, everybody. I ain't just gonna specify it, like to the young dudes, because I salute them. I don't tell them nothing. But I see them like, you know, posting their situations, like talking about their situations or talking about what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna do that. Like, that's like going in a courtroom and tell a DA, like, bitch, I'm finna go smash home. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you beating that?
Yeah, at this point, like, if you don't know that the feds are watching this shit online,
Man,
it's never gonna get to you. You know what I'm
Social
saying?
media is ran by the feds, man. Them niggas don't know, man. Them niggas crazy. Man.
Yeah.
Niggas send a threat at me over social media, man. I wouldn't respond. I'm gonna stay far away from his social media platform, you heard me? Because
Real
that's
shit.
not gangster
Yeah.
at all.
You know, out here in Atlanta, we got the YSL trial going on, man.
That's crazy.
And
I've been keeping up with it. I've been watching it. I've been watching it because I wish for the best for any nigga going through that judicial system, first off. And secondly, like, I ain't stating my opinion on it because that's not my business, you know what I'm saying? I just been watching it to hope for the best on YSL outcome, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like he gonna come out there.
I hope so too, man. But I just saw literally just right before you had pulled up that the new judge that they got assigned, right?
That's crazy.
She's banning him from wearing AirPods in the courtroom, limiting how many outfits he can wear.
Bro, like, that's been going on. That's not jeopardizing. She said, I seen it. I saw it too on my ride over here. She said something about the safety of their security team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I got on, though, I don't know. I can't tell you why she did that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, like limiting how many different outfits you could wear. When this shit's gonna take 2-3 years, it seems like.
I went to trial with one outfit for a week straight. You heard me? They had to spray cologne on that bitch. I'm in that bitch sweating. I don't know how it's finna turn out. You know what I mean?
And another interesting point about the case is they keep using his lyrics. So, you know, being an artist yourself, do you feel like lyrics should be fair game in the court of law?
But that's unconstitutional because we had a freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? And niggas lie. People lie.
Oh, absolutely.
People
Rappers
definitely
definitely lie.
Rappers lie. You know what I'm saying? Fabricate, or they put it in a way. We put it to where it rhyme or sound good. Even if we not trying to lie, we might be familiar with a situation that we talk about, but it's not actuality. It's not specified. You know what I'm saying? Like how we just talked about the home and them getting on there saying they gonna smoke the ops. Man, they probably lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it's art. It's a way, you know, for you to express yourself and all that
It's
too.
your freedom of speech also.
Yeah. So it's just wild that they be playing this shit, and half the lyrics that they play ain't got nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know the case be weak. You feel me?
That's true.
When they do stuff like that, they just be trying shit. You know what I'm saying? They be reaching for shit like this. He mean this when he say this. Like, they don't know our slang, our street terminology. They don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Half of the motherfuckers, prosecutors and judges and stuff like that, by the book. No ifs, ands, and buts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we come in here with it's basically like two different languages. It's like two foreign languages. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to speak no Spanish, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to speak no Honduran or Ethiopian. I don't know how to talk like them folks, you know what I'm saying? So, my nigga, like, you can't come in here and tell me what I say on this song. I'm finna give you a prime example. My name's Samuel. They had my text messages in the murder trial that I was in. They had text messages from between me and the people that I was associated with, I was hanging with. And somebody texted the phone that they was trying to say was mine and was like, "What's happening?" And they was like, "What's happening over there?" And the DA went in there and said, she saved the text message and went to and tried to explain to the jury that they were saying, "What's Sam over there?" You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. Like, that's what I really went through. And but you can't, you know, Thug can't speak.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
couldn't speak, so I couldn't say, "Man, you tripping." That's not what that means. That means what's happening over there, like, what's Sam? Like, what's up? What's going on over there? What y'all doing over there? But that don't mean what's Sam over there. But that's how she tried to put it. You feel me? Like, that's how crazy it is. That's how small it is.
That shit wild, man.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. That judicial system, bro. Man, leave them people alone, man. If you ain't got your money right.
Yeah, because I can only imagine what Thug is paying for this shit, man.
Man, I spun like $115 for real. I spun over $100 grand.
Yeah.
On my on my lawyers.
And I'm sure your trial wasn't 1 + 2+ years.
My trial was a week. Homie been going to trial since I knew them. Like, he been going there, you feel me? Like, that's how crazy it is. Like, I'm knowing and then he got like one of the best lawyers, you know, they put him as he the best lawyer. Like, I don't know, I see him on social media, how they be promoting him and marketing him. He like supposed to be the best. I know he not cheap.
Oh yeah, because he's got to this is the only case he can work on, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
There ain't no one else he can work with during these couple of years while he's fighting
You
this
feel me?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and even going back to the lyrics, it just seems like it's an attack on rap. Like, you don't see this in other genres of music. Country artists be saying the wildest shit on there.
Man, you got them, not emo, well, like probably like rock stars or one. I don't know the genres, but you be having them motherfuckers talking about, I'll kill my wife, I'll kill my dad. You know, I seen a little dude on go viral on social media like that. Like, they be having this song like that people just listen to, you know what I'm saying? People, they vibe to it, but man, you can't, it's melodic, bro. It's melody, bro. It's sounds, it's tunes, you know what I'm saying? Your voice is an instrument, bro.
Yeah.
And basically, they trying to like take away your instrument from you, take away your voice, you know what I'm saying? That's what I be looking at it as. But your voice is an instrument, bro. Like, you can't take my voice. Like, that's the one thing that I own for sure.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, that's what I own, my voice. And if I choose to say something and y'all try to make a comparison or put it together or associate it with not even a crime, a person, place, or thing, if y'all try to, I ain't no dumb ass nigga. I got a book in my book bag. I be reading all type of people quotes and things they say, bro. Man, you can't take my voice and associate it with that unless I tell you verbally, I did that. I was here. I talked to them. I saw them. I said that. You only making an accusation. You only accusing me of this shit.
Yeah. And then even going further, it seems like, with Thug, like he reached this level of influence. And it's like at that time, they're like, all right, we got to stop this. Yeah.
So it's superstar. So it's just like certain people, man, it's deeper than what we can like really sit here and talk about, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't actually even know who own the labels. Like, we don't know these people who own this shit. Like, you got people that believe such and such own such and such records, you know what I'm saying? And it be people above them. You know
that you'll never see.
That you'll never see or never know about, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel like they not bagging Thug. I feel like Thug in a position where he can handle it himself. But I feel like if them people step in, you know what I'm saying, ain't no telling what strings they can pull, you know what I'm saying? But, man, bro, I wish for the best, man, for real.
Nah, for real, free Thug, man. And that kind of brings up another point, with these labels. Do you feel like there's a certain agenda that they push with the artists that they sign? Like, these days, drill music's huge. And it seems like that's something they're really pushing these days.
Man, my thing is, I think like major corporations and companies don't count like the return, like how we count money. They don't count it, you know what I'm saying? They count 10 years in the future. I don't think it's an agenda. I don't think they, how I can say it, I don't think they trying to control these people, you know what I'm saying? But about what somebody say or what somebody do or something like that, I think they control the flow of whatever make them the money, you know what I'm saying? If it make, like you say, drill is really big. I just was watching an artist from New York, and I never seen his page till I just seen him, and I clicked on it. Nigga, shit was tight. I seen like Meek and them liking his post, everything, you know what I'm saying? He like an up and coming artist, you know what I'm saying? And it was tight. So I don't think they like control the music or the sound. I just think they control what makes the money. You know what I'm saying? This make the money, shit. We gonna stand behind this. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like they just signing whatever's hot. Like, if this is what the people want to hear, this is what we gonna push to them.
What's making that money?
Okay, I got you. So going back to the jungle, King. Like, when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old are you, man?
I've been out the porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been out the porch. I'm jumping out the porch again. For real.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Shit. You know how I come up. Man, my daddy doing time, you know what I'm saying? My mama on living out the state, you know what I'm saying? My mama disabled, you know what I'm saying? Had a disability, so she couldn't work. So she had to provide for us from what somebody was providing to her, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go get it on my own. So I've been out the post since a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody I stayed with. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as a young, 10, 11 years old, I gotta go stay by my partners, stay by my friend's house, you know what I'm saying? To go eat, you know what I'm saying? They eat, or my mama might cook something, it ain't enough, I'm still hungry, but I can't complain to this woman, you heard? Because she doing it on her own. So I just always knew how to go finesse my way somewhere else, you know what I'm saying?
I dig it, man. And how many siblings do you got?
I got three sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 3 sisters. And on my daddy's side, I got 3 brothers and 2 sisters. On my daddy's side, and on my mama's side, I got 3 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you close with your siblings on your dad's side?
Man, want me to tell you something crazy, bro? Man, me and my brothers, probably like about 2-3 weeks ago, man, them niggas just started talking like we locked
real?
in.
Oh, shit.
We ain't never had no misunderstanding. It just was that nigga, my pops, you feel me? He ain't do what he was supposed to do. He ain't put that connection together, and we never really was able to just be on no good terms, like seeing it for what it is. Like at the end of the day, we still brothers, but it took for us to become grown men to go ahead and lock that in. And that's my nigga. He called me every morning, he called me every night. We talk, and he a gangster, you know what I'm saying? And my little brother, he G'd up, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't throwing that gangster word around, because any nigga say they a gangster, but I carry himself, you know what I'm saying? How my little brother carry himself, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no social media thugs, you know what I'm saying? They stand on business when it's time to be stood on, you know what I'm saying? And the way they talk, the way they communicate is gangster. He taking care of his kids, you know what I'm saying? Even if his baby mama tripping, he still tell me, hey, this my baby right here. Or tell me about his kids, you know what I'm saying? Doing what he can do, doing what they can do, you know what I'm saying?
And did you initiate like the conversation with your brother for y'all to finally lock in like that, or?
I had been something my number, but like I said, I wasn't on social media like that. So I had been something my number, and he must have read it. He must have read it, but I changed my phone number. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he called it or not. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up months later, like a month or 2 later. And let me tell you something crazy though. My lip partner called me one time. My lip partner called me. He like, man, Cain, what that Kool-Aid at? He wanted some juice, you heard me? So he pull up on me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we end up going to the store, he got some Kool-Aid or whatever. And I'm looking at the little dude who he in the car with. I'm like, man, that nigga look like me. I'm like, man, this little nigga. I'm looking at the little nigga, I'm like, man, what the fuck that is? But I ain't making it noticeable that I'm checking them out, because I'm watching everything around me type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking them up and down, you know what I'm saying? He look. They get out the store and go in the store. They jump on the highway, they bust out. Man, when my oldest brother contact me, when we reestablished the connection after I sent him the number, when he contacted me, I had a concert. So I got him to come meet me at the concert. He like, man, I'm gonna bring somebody with me. I'm like, you cool, bring whoever, all my people coming in. Man, nigga pull up, I'm like, hey, who live with Nils right there, man? He like, man, that's our baby brother. That's our daddy, that's the youngest one. I'm like, man, when I seen him, something just told me like, man, I know that nigga look like me, that nigga, how his posture is, how he carry himself, and I come to find out I got a lit baby brother, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's just how crazy life be though.
No, that shit wild that you was able to, recognize him.
Yeah, this nigga look like me.
Whether it's spiritually or something,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Me. This look like me 5-10 years ago. His swag, how he carried himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking on these interviews, but aside these interviews, I don't be talking, I be quiet, like I just be watching the room. That's the type of nigga I am.
Yeah. No, that shit hard right there, man. That you're able to connect with him like that too, man. Yeah. So, coming from Baton Rouge, which has this reputation, like, being a very violent place, dangerous place, tough place to make it out of.
Yeah.
What would you say were like some of your keys to, being successful and getting out of that environment?
Nah, I salute. I got multiple baby mamas, you hear me? I got a few baby mamas. So I salute my baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? They do their part, you know what I'm saying? Like my kid, I got daughters, and I got 1 son and 3 daughters. You know what I'm saying? my third baby, she my baby mama pregnant right now.
Okay.
But My oldest daughter, her mama play her role, you know what I'm saying? My baby girl, her mama do her thing, you know what I'm saying? But my son mama, I big salute her, cause that's the boy, that's the one who we probably expect to, you know what I'm saying, do some wrong, you know what I'm saying, fuck up type shit. You know, they look at the men like we troublesome, you know what I'm saying, especially where we from, you feel me? But Lil one got his head on right. You know what I'm saying? Like he be shocking me when I be seeing him. And how he be talking to me and the communication we have or whatever. And the times we not around each other like that, when he come back around me, it don't look like he lost nothing. It look like he gained everything, you feel me? As far as my kids or whatever. But they straight. They in private school, you know what I'm saying? They stay in a good part of, you know what I'm saying, the city. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Good neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Good, decent friends, you know what I'm saying? Part of programs, do good in school. They send me their report cards. The motherfuckers smart.
Yeah. I feel like as a father, that's always the goal, is for your kids to have better opportunities than we did.
Do what we had to do.
Exactly.
They ain't gotta do nothing with. If I catch my boy, if I catch my son doing anything I had to do, I'm beefing with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I asked him, did he handle his business? He like, yeah, I handle my business. He just, tried to play with me because I was smaller than him. But that's all he had. That's all the problems I see him having. Nothing. Yeah. And he good in school, like homie, AB, honor roll type nigga. Smart, you feel me? Yeah. And I ain't no dumb ass nigga either. At all, man.
You was good in school and all that?
Like, hell no, I wasn't good in school. Hell no. Man, I terrorized that bitch, man. I was smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, skipping school. Man, I had a junkie rental, man. I paid $15 for that bitch. I kept the people shit about a week, you heard me? I drove that bitch to school, you heard me? The people like called my mama, man, your child came up here in the car, man. What's going on?
How old were you at the time?
I was like 11 years old.
11 years old, you was driving to school?
Man, I'm talking, I'm in the car. You can't even see me out the window of that bitch. I'm little as a motherfucker.
You probably had everyone in that bitch too,
man,
huh?
I had half the school in that bitch, man. We're like 12 deep in that motherfucker. Half the school in that bitch. I had half the school in that thing.
Oh, you mentioned fighting the murder charge, man. Like, where were you at mentally during that time, man? Were you able to stay positive, or were you kind of getting down on yourself, or? Because
there was only two options. See, I put in my mind like I'm either going to jail for life, or I'm coming home. Because my situation was crazy. Because my situation, they gave me $1 million bond, and revoked it. You know what I'm saying? My co-defendant had a $175,000 bond. You know what I'm saying? My co-defendant was able to bond out, but his people ain't had, but we couldn't come up with it to get them out, you know what I'm saying? But my bond was $1 million. When my bond got set at $1 million, I called my sister, called my partner. I'm like, man, my bond $1 million. We can push for a motion to lower my bond, or we got to find a way to make this $1 million bond. You know what I'm saying? We put in that motion get a lower bond. Mm-hmm. When I went to the motion for a lower bond, they revoked my bond.
They took away the million. They said that's not even on the table, huh?
Revoked. So I ain't have no other choice but to go to trial, you feel me? Sure. So while I'm in that bitch, I'm preparing myself for going to the streets. I'm like, man, if I go home, I'm gonna do music. I'm on some, I ain't on no, I ain't turned, what it's called, holy or nothing like that, but I'm like, I'm talking to the higher power, the higher spirit. I'm like, hey, if I go home, you know what I'm saying? Let me run it up. Let me go find somewhere in the woods or some ducked off outside the city and, you know what I'm saying, live like that. I'm finna go up the road, you know what I'm saying, and thug it out. I don't want no punk in the bunk or nothing like that, but I'm finna go up in that bitch and whatever, because I know it got niggas that fuck with the nigga I was on the charge for, you know what I'm saying? So I had to have myself prepared. Then it got niggas that's gonna test you, because my name ringing, everybody, my name in the streets, Cain this, Cain that, so a nigga try to test you when you got a name, you feel me? So I just was preparing myself for that, either or. Like I'm gonna go up the road, I'm gonna handle my business, I'm a hustler too, so I know how to, I'm in jail making shit happen type shit from the can, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go home and run up a nice bag and get the fuck out of the way. Those was my two options. But I wasn't trip, I ain't lose my mind or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you too strong, you gonna lose it. And I feel like if you weak, you for sure beat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay neutral in that motherfucker. Yeah. Real talk.
So when you came home, did you feel like you was kind of getting like a second chance at life then?
Yeah, but I ain't like the fame. I ain't like the fame because it came with it, because I done seen niggas that I really was bumping heads with, or I just felt like pussy, or niggas trying to come get up under me. And I done seen bitches that I done shot my shot at that didn't want to fuck with me when I was on the come up, eating me up, ready to eat me up, ready to do whatever. I'm like, man, this shit not real. It ain't realistic. You know what I'm saying? Man, I came home, I had like 2 M's when I first come. Sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm papered up, breaded up. Man, I'm getting that shit away. I got a partner. I ain't cool with this nigga no more. I used to get this nigga I used to get $10,000 a show, $10 to $15,000 a show. I get this nigga $1,000, $1,500 off each show. You know what I'm saying? I got 3, 4, 5 little niggas around me, you know what I'm saying? They wearing the same drawers and shit, bitch, go get you some boxes. Go put some money in your pocket, thugging. Then I even try to go get some work and give it to my partners in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Keep the team together, keep everybody on the same page, but niggas wasn't there. That's why you see me here by myself.
Real shit,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's talk about J Dirty, man.
J Dirty, my nigga, man.
Yeah. How did you guys first meet, man?
Man, look. I can talk about this. I can talk about anything on this.
Of course, man. You on off the porch.
See, Dirty had a group called Down Bad. You know what I'm saying? And when I was thugging when I was young. You asked me how I was in school. I'm like 14, 15 years old. My cousin, he the man. He the bird man. He the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And X pills was the thing at the time. And Dirty group Down Bad was shooting a video. Pop these pills. You know what I'm saying? I was the one when served them the pills. I was 14, nigga. I was getting like a box of them bitches. Yeah, I was with 5,000 X pills. I'm the man, you hear me? I'm driving the old school lit nigga, you hear me? So shit, I was pulled up on them. I had some pills. They want some pills for the video. If you go pull a video up, I'm in the video. I'm in the background.
For real?
I don't know shit about music. I don't know nothing about videos, nothing about nothing. Man, give me my paper. You hear me? I'm coming serve y'all and go about my business. But Dirty was like, man, nah, man, get in the video. Because they needed more people. They ain't have enough people for the background. So I get in the background. I'm in that business. You can see me in the video looking around trying to see who filming what's going on. I'm just looking lost like a motherfucker. Then when I started doing the music shit, when my name got back to him, he tapped back in with me. Like,
okay.
Man, I remember you, man. I remember you pulled up to the Down Bad video shoot. I remember you used to be behind the mall with the Shepherds. Man, I done seen you plenty of times. Like, you, man, how long you been rapping? I'm like, I just started. He like, for real, man, that shit hard, man. And nigga, we locked in. Like, we ain't never, that's my brother. Like, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? We locked in. We ain't never leave each other's side since then.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every interaction I had with him was so positive. Like, he was just such a genuine human being.
He was, you know, Dirty had motherfucking college degrees, you know what I'm saying? Family in New Jersey, good neighborhood, big house, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dirty come from a good upbringing. Dirty wasn't no street nigga. Like, that's why I say it was a tragedy. Cause whatever happened with Dirty, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. It ain't go like that, but that's another story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when he passes away, music-wise, did you feel like giving up on this shit, or? Man,
it wasn't the fact that cause I never give up on music, you feel me? But I wasn't there in my head, cause I lost my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's my brother, like, what I'm gonna do, you feel me? So, my head all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Is I'm finna go put together a wrecking crew for this, or is I'm finna just go ahead and change my path. Cause dude did a lot of shit for me.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know, I'm like I say, I ain't no dummy. I got common sense, but I don't have certain different senses. Like, I wasn't good with social media, you know what I'm saying, the internet or nothing like that. That wasn't my thing. I'm really a street nigga, you feel me? Dirty helping me, you know what I'm saying? Dirty had to come get my card to go pay my car note, cause I don't know how to work the fucking sites and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And man, let me tell you what he told me before he died. I had called him, I had got a condo in Houston. I had moved to Houston right before Dirty died. He told me get out the city. He like, man, you need to get out the city, man. He like, man, you don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? You go do shows, you do that, you go home. He like, man, you got too much on your mind, nigga. Your mind too idle. That's what he said. You got an idle mind, bro. He like, man, I don't want you to end up doing nothing messed up and put yourself back in the situation that you was in before, bro. You need to get out the city. I'm like, nigga, I travel, nigga. I had just flew out the country with a little chick from the A. I like, nigga, I just flew out the country. He like, that ain't what I mean. He like, man, you need to move to another area. You need to move out your city, bro. Like, you done conquered this motherfucker. they love you, they gonna go to hating you now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out the city. Like, real talk, P did it. You know what I'm saying? Bird did it. Boo did it. You know what I'm saying? Gates did it. You gotta get up out the city, man. You big. Sometimes you outgrow this shit. You outgrow that shit. I was like, man, well, look, shit, help me get this, help me sign this lease for this spot. Woo to woo, like, put that bitch together for me. He like, man, you gotta do that shit yourself, man. Some shit you gotta do on your own, man. You gotta learn to start doing that shit on your own. And that bitch stuck with me. Yeah, I'm talking about stuck with me. I really felt played. Cause bitch do that for me, you know how to do that shit, I don't know how to do that shit. But you're like, nah, something you gotta do on your own. You gotta learn, you gotta do this on your own, my
It's
nigga.
almost like he was preparing you.
Yeah, real talk, on God, nigga, on God, on him. He was preparing me, that's what it was.
Yeah, long live Dirty, man.
Long live Dirty, long live Justin, man. Jay Dirty, Justin Aberdeen, man. Dude stood up for me in trial and everything.
Damn.
The nigga who testified on me said that Dirty kidnapped him.
What?
You can pull it up. It's in my transcript. It's in my paperwork. Say Dirty and them kidnapped him for me, and took him to my lawyer to make him change his statement. So they brought Dirty in trial. You know what I'm saying? And Dirty was like, shit, man. I work at IBM, a Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think I'm kidnapping niggas on my lunch break? You know what I'm saying? Just like that in the courtroom.
Damn.
And that ain't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Louisiana's got that reputation. These court systems, they don't
police
play, man.
state, man. We're a police state. They got niggas in that bitch telling on niggas and still saying they gangsters. It's a police state.
Yeah, shit, just look at C Murder, all the bullshit he's been through.
Man, look at C, man. C, man. C been fighting them people for so long, man. And C ain't doing nothing but getting old, bro.
Yeah, it's just wild that like the two witnesses in his case can recant their story.
But man, ain't no, like it's hard for them in Louisiana, like the appellate court for Louisiana. That bitch they ain't proving nothing. My little partner, my little round, Chad Youngin, he got approved for appeal, man. They deny him and shit. Like them people, man, that bitch still, it's called what law it's called? I forgot what it's called. It's something that they still live by, Jim Crow. They still live by the Jim Crow law. So basically, like what the town folks try to, the things that they try to fight for or whatever, they shutting that shit down.
Shoot. Yeah, you had just made a post about BG, like where he's fighting just to fucking release music because Louisiana's stopping that.
Just to release music. Like the other charges he was fighting or whatever, they let him do his time.
Yeah, he did 13 years. Like
13 and a half. I just was in Vegas with BG.
True.
He like, man, dude walking around. They love him in Vegas though, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm
dude
sure they love him
around,
everywhere, you know?
Yeah, but they love him in Vegas, you feel me? He walking around like, and you can tell like Dirty say, you know, he can see I got an item mind, you feel me? So he like, man, I just gave him 13. What else they want from me? Now they talking about my music, freedom of speech, same thing with Thug. They using this man's voice. How you gonna try to take a nigga voice away from them? You might as well go get a knife and cut a nigga throat
for real.
that. You feel me? But you can't take my voice. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the influence I have. Man, let's go get the people and let's do a vote. Let's see how many people I help get through their struggle.
Real shit. Yeah.
While y'all sitting around here trying to act like I'm influencing a bad influence, let's do a
comparison, yeah.
Comparison. Let me go get the people that I influence and help them get through life and from my words that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, him and Bird were just like, you know, giving talks at the prison and everything.
Man, they don't care about none of that, man.
They're just trying to send him right back in there.
Man, that's a waste of time. They were happy he was in there for the time he was in there. They felt like they were getting more time out of him while he in there trying to talk positive to the people. They like, yeah, his ass back in the jail, you feel me? I don't want to see it, man.
Yeah.
And it ain't no race thing. It's just a bunch of people that, it's a judicial thing. It ain't even political. Like that shit just don't make no sense. Like the time, August 1st, they were out here playing August 1st in Louisiana. Ain't no more good time. Ain't no more 65%, 85%. You doing if they give you 10 years, you doing that whole dime.
That's a new law they just passed?
Man, August 1st is in effect.
Damn.
Man, niggas out there playing, man. You walk around with that dirty pistol, man. You better wait till it's time for you to need that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or stay your ass inside, cause they catch you with it, you gone.
True.
You gone. Ain't no 2 years come home. No 6 months come home. No, you doing that flat fee. We want it all.
That shit wild, man.
Man, that shit wild, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't stay there, so I ain't doing no tripping.
I don't blame you for not staying there too, man. That shit sound like a trap.
Man, it is.
Yeah.
That's how they built.
Yeah. So going back to the music, like, do you remember like when was the first song that kind of like blew up for you in the city or even outside the city?
Yeah, a song called Slow Motion.
Okay.
I was tied in with some niggas, with some niggas that had some motion in the city, and that shit, I was like, shit. I'm telling my cousin, like, man, I know how to rap, man. I want to rap. He like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in the studio, this and that. But he just was so tied into the streets. Every conversation we had was about street shit. You know what I'm saying? I went and got in the studio myself, and I had bumped into Mouse on the track. You know, Trill time. Yeah.
Legendary.
Nigga, Mouse gave me a verse. Got on it. I ain't know about no clearing no verse, no fees, no nothing. I feel like I'm a nigga, and if I talk to you, nigga agree with whatever I'm talking about. And shit, Mouse came through for me. Gave me a verse. I went to the club, paid the DJ like $150, bought him a couple of drinks, bought him a bottle. J Rose, they were like $15. Bought that nigga some J Rose. Man, appreciate you, man, who you is, man. I walked out from that nigga, drunk as a bitch, man. I walked down, play that bitch, man, let me hear that bitch. He played that bitch, everybody reacted like the beat, you know what I'm saying? It was the beat. And then Mouse had a familiar sound, so you hear Mouse coming on that whine, doing his little thing, so they not knowing it's me, or not knowing it's really damn near my first song, you know what I'm saying? They took to it, and that was around the time when Dirty clapped at me. When Dirty was like, man, you rapping? That's what song made Dirty come out.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. That what song made Dirty come out of him. I was like 18, 19 years old.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did you start taking it serious right then and there, or?
Fuck no. I ain't take it serious probably like 6 months later.
For real?
Because I had kept going out, and like I said, I ain't know the music. I ain't know the marketing scheme. I ain't know that this DJ can get us to this DJ. I wouldn't think of like that. I ain't really care. But when I left, because I used to always, it was called Club Rags. I used to always go in Club Rags. But when I went in Club Dreams and I heard my shit playing, I really was mad. I'm like, how the fuck they get this bitch? You know what I'm saying? But it really was a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like, you didn't have to pay for that.
I ain't even have to pay for that. But in my head, I'm like, man, how the fuck they get this bitch? And I go in that club, they playing, I go to the other club, I'm like, how the fuck they get this bitch? Now the motherfuckers spinning in different clubs, and that's when Dirty came in and gave me the game, like DJs communicate with other DJs or something like that, and it, you know.
Yeah. Did he kind of show you how to monetize your music at that time too, or?
Nah, man, I still ain't. I just learned how to monetize my music like right before Dirty died, like
For
2
real?
years ago.
God
I
damn.
had never got a check. I had never got a BMI ASCAP check. Never. I never seen one of them bitches. So if a nigga try to speak on my situation or you ain't this, you ain't that, I'm still right now. I'm fighting for my money right now. You know, after so much time, they put it into a account. If you don't claim it, it's blacklist type shit. They take your money. You know what I'm saying? So majority of the time I've been rapping, I had never registered a song.
Oh,
I
shit.
had never received a check. I never got a check, ever. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I just was living off of hustling,
Doing shows?
niggas getting features, and whatever else it took to go get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's wild, because I'm sure you missed out on some big money too,
I
man.
missed out on some money for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I ain't know about it. I ain't think I was gonna be where I was at with it. I just knew I knew how to rap. I knew I was a nigga in my city. Everybody fuck with me. Lil Mista, it's a familiar name, it's a household name. Everybody fucking with me, hollering at me. And shit, I just took advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? I really was in it for just go and get the little show money, you know what I'm saying? Go and get some feature money, and I go back to the crib. I never played the clubs or nothing like that. After I had got popular with the music, I was going out was not a thing for me because I had a lot of smoke in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had real beef and shit, like we really bumping heads. And that's how I would sit here.
I got you. How'd you connect with Lil Snoop?
Man, I ain't even know homie. I was at Gus' studio, and Gus was like, man, I got an artist coming down here signed to Meek Mills. And I didn't know who Meek Mills was at the time. I only knew Boosie, Webby.
Maybe
Fucking-
Gates, right? Gates was around at that time?
Yeah, Gates was, I was with Gates. Me and Gates was
Okay.
together. We in a Porch. I'm with Gates. Snoop put me and Gates in the parking lot talking. Snoop and his people pull up to Gus' studio and go in. So Gus come holler at me and Gates like, man, this is a little artist signed to Meek Mills. You know, y'all want to check him out, woo-to-woo, woo-to-woo, go in there, holler at him, you know what I'm saying? That shit, when I walked in, I hollered at him, just on some, doing it on the string of Gus, you feel me? But guess, this still some shit I ain't knowing. Remember I told you I was confused about the clubs having my music? Mm-hmm. He tell me, man, we fuck with you in Jonesboro, woo-to-woo, woo-to-woo. I ain't even know I was all in them little cities and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know they playing my music out there. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, man, we fuck with you. Nigga, we listen to your shit, we bump your shit. I'm like, man, that's gangster, man. I like that little nigga after he told me that. I'm like, nigga, you my partner, nigga, you fucking with me. All right, get back, cool. And shit, we chilled in the studio all night till like 5 o'clock that morning. And I ended up catching a murder charge after that.
Oh, shit.
Probably like the next night, nigga did whatever happened, you feel me? Fuck, I'm ducking and hiding, ducking. Got all type of shit going on. Nigga on the news. The city saying I did that, you know what I'm saying? The nigga people talking about they gonna retaliate and all that shit.
So that was a wild time in your life.
Man, I ain't give a fuck. Swear to God.
Speaking of Gates, man, you feature on one of my favorite songs about him, That Change on Me, man.
Oh, that change on me. That was the night, I did that the night we met
That was the
Snoop.
same night?
Yeah, I did
That's
that the night we
wild.
met Snoop. And I really and truly, like, Gates at the time, I ain't gonna lie, he was fucking with me at that time. He calling me, FaceTiming me. Matter of fact, I'm lying, FaceTime wasn't even out. He calling me, he on my line, calling me, pull up, little brother this, little bro, you know how Kevin is. And shit, that night there, we was like talking about fucking with something, and the little dude Snoop was in there. We went in the studio that night and knocked that song out, cause Snoop was on the song. Snoop was supposed to be on the song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but he took Snoop off and put Percy Key on there.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when I was in jail, the chick that I was dealing with, she was like, I hear you on a song with Kevin Gates. I'm like, what you mean on a song? What you talking about? And she was like, yeah, he put a CD out. I still ain't get my paper for that either.
I was about to say, yeah, you should have
Yeah.
got paid off of that shit.
You know what I'm saying? He put a CD out. You on a song? I'm like, real talk, I don't give a fuck. What the lawyer say? I'm trying to get out this bitch.
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
yeah.
I'm fighting a whole murder case.
Yeah.
Ain't no, man, you ain't, it's either you're going home or you ain't. Ain't no in between, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, music was probably the last thing on your
Man, I
mind
ain't
at that
give a
time.
fuck about nothing, but man, if I tell you, I can't even tell you on this camera what I gave a fuck about. I was trying to get yeah, you heard me? Real talk.
Say no more, man. That Godfather tape, man.
That Godfather.
Classic, man. What was it like putting that together, that tape, man?
It was like some rapper shit, you know what I'm saying? I was coming back and forth out here to the A.
Okay.
I went to New York a couple times, Cali, you know what I'm saying? Different studios and shit, different producers. The production was different, like how niggas do like running guns now. We ain't do that shit. Like the videos that I did for that took like 2-3 days at a time. One of them took a week. You know, me and Dolph did a song on
Oh,
them.
yeah, that Running Man, yeah.
Yeah, that took like 4-5 days, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole crew behind us shooting that video. It was like really just like, I guess how you do it, how you supposed to do it. It was like we done it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit was cool, it was all right.
How did you and Dolph first connect?
In Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
And me and Dirty, some of my little youngins, we all in the Sprinter band. And a nigga paid me 10 grand for a feature in Jackson. So I'm out there doing a feature, And the nigga was like, yeah, man, we got Young Dolph, because I ain't know who Young Dolph was. He like, yeah, man, we got Young Dolph performing at some club they had out there. Y'all want to pop up? Like, my people, that's my people club. We gonna get y'all VIP by the stage, whatever, however, whatever. So I'm like, shit, let's go, I ain't tripping. Just to show, you know what I'm saying, my respect. Like, dude paid me 10 grand for a verse, fuck it, I can go hang out with the nigga, you know what I'm saying? We hang out with the nigga, go to the club, we get in the back of the club, Dolph come in that bitch, him and his clique, me and my clique standing there. He just posted there looking, I still ain't know that's who Dolph was, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's 2 cliques of niggas, you know what I'm saying? I got 4-5 chains on, he got 4-5 chains on. We smell like loud, they smell like loud. I got a cup of syrup in my hand. We the same, feel me? Like, we just looking at each other. He come walking to me like, man, what your name is? I'm like, shit, I'm Cain, what's up? He like, you that nigga Booster posted, huh? I'm like, yeah, what the business? He like, man, welcome home. You beat the system, you heard me? I'm like, shit, that's what's happening, man. He like, how long you out here? I'm like, shit, I just linked up with these niggas who performing or something like that. He like, shit, what's happening? Well, fuck with me, man. We gotta do something, we gotta work. I'm like, shit, let's go do it right now, let's go work right now. He like, real talk, I'm like, yeah. I gotta perform. After he performed, we was like walking out the back to our Sprinter van. He come holler at me, you got a studio? I'm like, yeah, I got a studio. I'm lying, hit dirty. Man, what studio at? Dirty like shit. I don't fucking know. So he asked them, we asked the people, he asked the niggas from Jackson or something like that. Then shit, we end up going to the studio. We end up doing the Running Man. We end up doing a song together. Salute that nigga.
Yeah. That's a real connection right there.
That was a real connection.
Yeah. No middleman, no nothing, man.
Nothing. No. And for the video, I flew that nigga to New Orleans. It was like Essence Fest. You know what I'm saying? I paid for his flight, paid for his clothes and shit. I had some syrup. I had like a pint of syrup. I gave him half of the pint. And shit, we shot the video.
You guys worked again after that too, right?
Yeah, we worked again. We worked for like a week before he died.
Oh, for real? That shit ever drop?
Yeah, I put it out on the project for this one.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't put his name in the title because I didn't get. By this time, I had learned about, you know what I'm saying, clearance and registering the music and all that shit like that. So I put the song out with me and him, but I didn't put his name on the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
And going back to the Godfather project, you also had Doe B on there too, man.
Doe B, but I never met Doe B.
Oh, for real? That was some
I was
shit?
in jail when Doe B died.
Oh shit.
So that was something that the people that I was dealing with had already had. And when I heard it, I was like, man, that nigga the sickest. I'm like, man, that nigga hard. I'm like, man, that nigga hard, bro. Who that is? So they tell me who it was. I went to YouTube, did my research on it. Start listening to like a couple more of his songs. I'm like, man, this nigga hard. Nigga like, man, he dead. I'm like, he dead? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you feel me? Like, shit, this somebody, this who I can jam, who I can ride to. And shit, my people was like, but we got a verse from him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me have that bitch. I went paid the producer. Got the beat remade that they was on. I got not remade, but I made another beat. They had the vocals on the beat or whatever, but I ain't like the beat. I got another beat made and shit, put his vocals on there, put that bitch on my project.
Yeah, no, that shit was hard, man. Yeah, Doe B was gonna be one of the greats in this shit.
Man, that nigga was hard.
Absolutely, man.
That nigga was hard.
Yeah. You remember the song's called Remember When? You remember creating this one?
Me and Boost?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Boo showed me love when I came home. You know what I'm saying? Boo, man, that nigga even let my son and my baby mama's son stay at his house, play with his children, took us to Six Flags.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I was out here in Atlanta for a little while. We did whatever we did. And they gave me a verse. Shit, and they gave me a verse. And shit, we shot the video to that motherfucker in New Orleans. The next day after me and Dolph, well, not the next day, that was a little while after me and Dolph, but we was in New Orleans though. We ended up being in New Orleans. And I'm like, man, let me get a video to it. He like, all right, I'm gonna be down there performing, woo to woo. and shit. He came, pulled up to the video set, him and his people in a Sprinter van, and we ended up shooting a video to that.
A couple years ago, you had that song TikTok that went viral, man. Like, how did that song end up going viral? Do you know? That there was just some people in a Tahoe, right?
Yeah. See, what's crazy is I think Dirty did a TikTok campaign though.
Okay.
I think Dirty had took some bread, some of the paper we had made off shows and shit, and did like a TikTok campaign. And oh look, this what really sent it viral. It was like some white boys that be driving them trucks, them big ass trucks that sit up, you know, with the truck tires and shit. And he just was outside the truck dancing out
Yeah,
the
at the gas station, right?
And then everybody started doing it with their trucks, you know what I'm saying? So every time somebody ride in a big old truck, they'll play that song like that. And I ain't know that song was going up till I had got a booking for a show, and they was like, "Man, you gonna perform that TikTok?" And I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, because he didn't even have a video for the song.
I got that bitch in my phone. I never put it out. I had never to this day, I never put the video out. It's in my phone right now. I've been like 4 years, been out like 4 years.
Yeah, I think it was 2020,
Yeah, I never put the video out. But see, I had flew, I might be confusing TikTok with another song, because I think I do got a video for TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why a video never dropped for it, considering that shit going up.
It's still in my files. I never put it out. I shot it, but I might have never put it out. But I ain't know how to work that shit. Like I told you, Dirty was doing all that, uploading music, YouTube. Like I never knew about the analytics. I never seen the inside of YouTube till most recent. The last 2 years. I never seen the inside of iTunes, Spotify, none of that till recently. I just learned about that. All the streaming sites, where you collect your money from, having an admin agreement where they help you collect your money. I never knew nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And the music lawyer wasn't in my favor who I was dealing with.
Oh, shit.
He was in my partner favor, you know what I'm saying? He writing up all type of shit and shit. My partner paying him, and I'm thinking my partner in my favor, the nigga who I'm dealing with, but he was on some, man, I'm spending money I gotta collect back. So he getting the majority of the money. He getting all the money, it's going to him. So when he come pull me to the side, I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking he a real nigga and he just papered up and he looking out for me in the process. That's why I don't fuck with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Whole time, homie giving me some of my money, you know what I'm saying?
Make it look like he doing you a favor, right?
Yeah, type shit.
That's wild right there, man.
I don't feel like you did nothing wrong. But at the time, in the space I am in my head right now, man, I mean, I'm so stuck. I was so stuck on the street shit. Like, I felt like it was gonna get disrespectful. But in actuality, they ain't even gotta go that route. You did it. You handle business. That's how you handle business. Now I gotta go handle my business to get this correct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas think, I'm gonna fuck over that nigga. He got over on me. Or I'm gonna blast him and put him out, and this. That don't mean nothing.
No, just fight him with a lawyer.
Just go get your business together.
Yep.
And go holler at home, and let them go holler at home. Because if they ain't involved, it's gonna get gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Go holler at them people, and let them, you know what I'm saying, put y'all together and get y'all business together, and y'all come to terms. Especially, this a nigga I love. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want it to get gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want your blood on my hands, and I know you don't want my blood on your hands. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to handle this how we're gonna handle it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
You guys get everything situated now?
Fuck no, I'm still going. You know, I don't want to elaborate on that.
Yeah,
I got respect for dude. I got respect for dude. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my son is God's son. So I ain't that type of nigga I ain't no mad day nigga. I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't out no nigga when mad day come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, understood. So we got the new project, Almost Famous, man.
Almost Famous, yeah.
Yeah, this shit hard too, bro.
That bitch sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put a lot of work into it. Put a nice amount of change into it. I'm marketing it like a label dropped it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it the right way. I'm here with y'all. I'd have been the fifth other place. I'm tired as a motherfucker. I need some Don Julio. My girl Wade in motherfucking Houston. I need some coochie. You heard me? I gotta get the fuck. We gotta do this interview. You heard me? sitting on the porch. But Almost Famous though, man, that stemmed from, I don't know if you remember my little partners, One and Gus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's who I really started, that's who I started with.
Okay.
One and Gus, two young niggas, you know what I'm saying? They lost their life. It really was like some stupid shit. Like, it really ain't no motive behind them niggas. Like, ain't no real motive behind that tragedy, you know what I'm saying? It really just was a bunch of foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Altercation took place with some niggas, and some other niggas jumped in their business, end up taking my little dog life, you hear me? Then my other little partner, he went, called himself Ride Behind It or whatever. And my house arrest is
Well, that's some new shit, man.
Yeah, they got that bitch on your wrist now.
I see that shit.
I seen Rollo with it on.
Yeah, I saw your comment on that shit.
Yeah, I just commented.
So I had to like zoom in. I was like, man.
Look like a watch, huh?
It looked like my Apple Watch.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what people think it is. Talking about what version that is. Bitch, this is a tracking monitor from the people. Yeah, but my partner and them started me off. I started off with One and Gus. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they lost their life to the streets, you know what I'm saying? And they had a project called Almost Famous.
Okay.
But they never got to put it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were gonna name their project. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of took that and I named this Almost Famous, you know what I'm saying? And memories of them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them was my little Browns. Them was like my little brothers that I never had.
No, it's real for you to do that too, man.
Yeah.
Reach for the Stars, song and video going crazy, man.
It'll be hard.
That shit is.
I normally, you know how niggas go punch in on music and shit? That one there, I really put time into it. I wrote some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I had never really been writing none of that music. I just go in there and freestyle.
Yeah.
Play it back. If it don't sound good, erase that, let me put something else right there. You know what I'm saying? Like punching in, but I ain't do that with Reach for the Stars. Well, I did some of how I wrote some of it's kind of like run-ons. So I had to like punch in to get my words out, but the lyrics, I actually wrote them lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
You plan to drop some more videos off the project then?
Yeah, I actually got 3. I got 3 in them. I got 3 right now.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the videographers to send them over to me, you feel me?
Which songs you already shoot for?
I Can't Make This Up.
Okay.
And the crazy part about it is, I Can't Make This Up, I got BG on the remix.
Oh shit.
And the video with BG. We went to
Damn.
Vegas and shot that bitch.
That shit gonna go crazy.
That bitch gonna go crazy. Angels.
Okay. That one was dope, yep.
And You. It's like the female kind of song with
Yeah.
Kayla G. That's my people. That's my people. I fuck with Kayla. Kayla, good people, you feel me?
So what inspires you to keep creating today, Cain?
Man, I ain't gonna never stop.
Yeah, you still got the passion for this shit then?
I mean, shit, I got the talent. Like, it's in me. It's instilled in me. I know how to rap, you know what I'm saying? And if you keep shit in your head, then you're gonna lose your mind and go crazy. I got all these raps bouncing around in my brain, nigga. I'm gonna put them bitches on wax. And now that I know how to, monetize my shit, now I know how to get my shit out, you know what I'm saying? I know how to talk to these companies and these lawyers after everything that we just talked about, all the wrongs, me doing a lot of wrong shit. Now that I know how to do it right, I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Myself. Well, not myself, I'm gonna get with a team, but make sure it's done right, you know what I'm saying, this time around. So that's my motivation, knowing that, man, we all go through something, we all make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? You don't lay there, shit, you get up and do it again, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I'm built, you know what I'm saying? I slip one time, if I slip 5 times, nigga, I'm gonna get up and try it again, you know what I'm saying? But I slipped one time, so now I'm back, and shit, I'm doing it the right way.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm making $1 off of it, ain't nobody gonna stop me, this is a job.
There you go.
If I ain't making $0 off of it, I'm done. When I ain't doing, you don't see me rapping or posting on social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, say Cain ain't making no dollar off of that bitch. That's what it is. But as long as I'm making $1 off of it, nigga got me fucked up.
Yeah. And I feel like your name is so well respected, not just in the rap game, but just like anyone that's ever known you, man.
Yeah.
Like, what do you say are like some of your keys, that keeping your name respected like that?
Man, I'm a solid nigga. I don't get in no nigga's business. I'm not out here lying to no nigga. I ain't no yes man, you feel me? Like if it's something that I don't agree with, I'm damn near liable to cut you off completely. But it ain't no beef. It ain't gonna never be no beef. It ain't no beef, because I'm ignorant. I'm still ignorant, but I'm getting older to know I can't just go do nothing. I can't run no more. My leg don't work, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I can't come slide on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no beef, my nigga. Because if it was beef, we ain't gonna talk about that, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't fucking with that like that. But how I'ma leave or how I'ma separate myself from the situation, I'ma let you know it's all good. You know, it's all good. But everywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? Any room I walk in, I come in as me. You know what I'm saying? I come in real. I'm a truthful nigga, you know what I'm saying? The only people I ain't gonna tell the truth to is the DA. You heard me? But if a nigga sitting on side me lying, I'ma stop you right there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't one of them niggas that just let they partner just do no crash out shit or do no, I done been there, I done been through that before, you know what I'm saying? Now in my life, like, you're not finna sit around me and do no flunky crash out shit. I'm not gonna allow that. You can do what you wanna do, but you ain't finna do that with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be fucking these niggas hoes or nothing like that, man. I'm cool, I'm laid back, man. I got me something. You know what I'm saying? Lawyer, down to earth type shit. Or even if I'm, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to her, but shit, you know, if some come jump on my line, I'm so player, like I be telling her, like, babe, she on my dick, look, you know what I'm saying? For real, I be for real with them. I be for real with my people. And that's what it is. And I give you my last. That's the type of nigga I am, I give my last. But don't undermine me, because when I come take something from you, that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I really will. Like, little bitty nigga as I am, I'm a giant. That's why I don't got no fucked up name out here. I ain't tapping in on nobody's business on, so you know how social media be viral and somebody do this. Tory Lane shot Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if Tory Lane shot no fucking Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Megan Thee Stallion told on. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't give a fuck about nobody telling on nobody. Ain't my business. I ain't getting in that. That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? I just don't condone in everything that everybody else do.
No, that's real shit right there, man. Yeah.
It ain't involving me. I ain't touching that subject.
Yeah.
Real talk. I only like math in school, PE, in the cafeteria. Nigga, I ain't touching that subject, nigga.
What's next, Cain? We know some more videos coming up, man. What
More
else you working on,
videos,
man?
more music. Like I say, I had been in a space after losing Dirty, so I was stuck where I was at, where I was staying at. I wasn't really stuck. You know what I'm saying? I was doing shit, but I wasn't doing the music, the social media and all that. Mm-hmm. But now I'm gonna do social media, nigga. I'm on that bitch dancing, doing TikToks and everything now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too gangster. Like I'm doing it. I'm with the wave. I'm making content. I'm going out here. I'm doing these interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm traveling. I'm going to lounges and shit, fucking off with bad bitches, just hanging out, not trying to fuck on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with some niggas, hollering at dudes that I feel silent. You know what I'm saying? Building a good relationship with people, doing business, reading these contracts now. You know what I'm saying? I got a manager. Excuse me. My manager, she tedious with this. You know what I'm saying? She do a lot of work. She do a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? I've been reading books, but most of all, I'm gonna make good music. Mm-hmm. Well, I think good. I think everything. I think I'm rap good.
Oh yeah. Nah, your shit never fell off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your shit's still hard like you was dropping 10 years ago.
Yeah,
man.
That's how it is. And then that's crazy. That's how my music be. Like, I'm not consistent per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like a lot of people be, and it's something that I'm saying on here, but I wouldn't get in there. I wouldn't go on the social media and be like, y'all saying the same thing, but a lot of niggas be saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just let them say that, and when I feel like it's my time to slide in, I'm gonna slide in and say something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna argue, I ain't gonna mention it or argue it or nothing like that. But when I feel like it's a good time, I'm gonna slide in and come with some different shit, you know what I mean?
Not real shit. Yeah. All right, Cain, you got any shout outs you like to give before you wrap it up, man?
Man, shout out to all my supporters, man. Shout out to my mamas, shout out to my baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for having me here. For sure, Dirty Glove, man, we've been at this for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been keeping it real with me for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my management, shout out to the label, shout out to my label, Connect Music Group, Forever Cain LLC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my city. I wouldn't be nothing without it. The streets, the Nova Street, you know what I'm saying? Airline, Plank Road, everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who ain't worried about another motherfucker. For real.
I take my Glock inside the mall and I got ops enough. And I don't do no red lights. lights, it ain't no stopping us. They don't throw away that bottle, I got